Oh my god, so many thirsty beavers. Okay, it's panic time. All you beavers, head over to Chernobyl. You guys gotta hang out there for a day just to get a little bit of water, and then we'll revisit things. Hey everybody, I'm APH, and well, the water cringe factor on this map is absolutely real. So let's kind of jump in with what's been going on. Cycles 25 and 26, we finished up all of this waterway. Now that it's all done, well, hopefully we get a little bit better flow. Now we are day 2 of the cycle. As day 1, I had no water for my beavers. So here's kind of the rest of what's happened over 25 and 26. I started clearing out the basins on all of these areas, getting ready to flood this, and doing so I got rid of all the foresters and I placed in a ton of log piles, kind of getting prepped for this episode. Now, taking a look at what we did in the last episode, this is done. It actually looks pretty good. Taking a quick look over at this area over here, our production over here also looks very nice. It looks good. And our farm over here, not that it's a very green, but it looks good too. Now, this right here, I don't think we're going to use this, but we can kind of just clean this up a little bit. So we'll bring it something like that. And then what we'll do is we'll take this row right here and we'll make it in line with this right here. So probably something like this right here would be my guess, and we'll just place some walkways up there. And then once that's connected, that should be all good to go. They should get that going relatively quickly. Now we are going to need some things in order to kind of progress. First, we need water, really bad. Thankfully, we've got a little bit of a supply, and it hopefully will last until the water kind of gets high enough. If it doesn't, I do have these kind of as backup, but right now we're kind of experiencing that flow where things get going. Now for this area, we did move the other area where the lumber mills were on their own little kind of peninsula, statue thing. And I think we should do the same over here, kind of getting ready for the future. So let's do a very similar, similar design where we do something like that. We do a small warehouse on the back, and then we place our water kind of right on top of it. Oh man, day 6, we're going to have another drought. Jeez, oh Pete. The UG factor, man. The UG factor is real on this map. I cannot stress that enough. All right, let's get these kind of going really quick, and let's get our ladders up here so that we can get all of our paths and everything kind of taken care of. This should, we will want a road right there. We'll bring out our road there, and we need our power connector in here, so let's just get our windmill kind of up on here. Can worry about some of the decorations after, but I want to get this up and going so we can start moving everything. Then once that's up and going, then the decorations can happen after that. So yeah, let's do lumber and gear on this one. We're gonna have a second one of these over here, and the second one is primarily gonna be probably lumber and treated lumber, so we have enough lumber to do this production. It looks like we have 192 planks at the moment. Hopefully that's enough. It might not be. Now for this area right here, ooh, the water is flowing. This is good. This means we're gonna have water, but is it gonna be enough? We got 2 days left, and at least the pumps are pumping, so hopefully it's enough to actually get things moving. All right, so in the future, I don't want to use this for water collection. So I'm thinking that we start our water collection probably in here, and we'll just do something like probably about like this would be my guess. And we need a 3 high to kind of bring it together, and then we just need probably 5 water pumps to kind of bring this together all together. So we'll do 5, and then what we'll do is we'll drop it down by 2, and we'll do the exact same thing where there's going to be 5 water pumps facing the opposite direction. And what this is going to do is if the water level drops so far, we'll switch from the upper pumps to the lower pumps. We will have to remove these. which I mean, that's kind of is what it is, and go something like that. And then we just have to come back this way and connect it up with the up above here. So let's try this. We'll put a 3 high there. We'll put a 2 high right here. It doesn't want to clip for some reason. All right, that looks about right. And then we just place our staircases up and we place in our pathways. Now we're just going to let them build this, and then what we'll do is we'll pause and unpause what we want to use, and we'll figure out like the best way to do that. These trees down here, let's start cleaning up this so that when this floods, it's not underwater. So any tree, how are these looking? 18%. Yeah. All right, let's start removing this area, and let's remove this area. I'm okay if it like takes a little bit of time for them to remove that, but I don't want any trees underwater. So we'll just go something like that. This area over here, I don't know what we want to do with this. I do want to move these 2 campfires up top, and the best place to probably place them, at least for now, let's bring a road over like that, because this looks like a 3x3. Let's do kind of a campfire in this area, maybe. Yeah, let's do campfire, and we've got our production of planks over here. And yes, I did send paper to my warehouse over there. It was one of those odd moments, and we've got a 27-day drought. Jeez, oh Pete. Thankfully the water at least got up a little bit higher. 27 days. I'm not sure how well this water's gonna last 27 days. The UG factor, man. The UG factor is real on this map. Okay, they're gonna build up above. Let's get rid of these 2 campfires so that, you know, they're building up top, and we should do something else up here for maybe rooftop terraces. I did proactively place foresters up top, and the reason that I put them up top proactively is this area is not producing any lumber now that this area is removed, and that's going to cause some major issues. And I don't know that we have enough water, enough green over here. Wow, that is unexpected. These farms are just not going to cut it. And once we start flooding the bottom, like everything's going to change, because it's going to be like a few cycles to get the water all the way to the top. Ooh, yeah, we're going to have to keep the population down and just start stockpiling as much food as we can during this endeavor, because it's going to be rough for a while. Let's move our builder. I don't know where we want to move them. I want to move the builder up top, but I don't know exactly where we want to build it, send him quite yet. Let's clear this out, and let's go ahead and bring this up to the proper height. So something like this. And I do want to build something very similar to this over here, and maybe we go ahead and start it like right on this row right here. So let's clear out this pathway, and we'll clear out this pathway right here. We'll probably take it to like right there, and we'll do, this is 4 high, so it's the same as what the other one is. So we'll do 2, and we probably should plan on it being like right here would be my guess. Yeah, right there would probably be my guess. Maybe we'll go 1 extra or 2 extra. Yeah, we'll do 2 extra, and then we'll do our water pumps this way. And we'll do 5 of them just like we did with the other, and that will give us a walkway down on this side. Let's clear out this, as I don't think we're going to need it, and what we'll do is a path this way, and then we'll do the exact same thing as we did with the other, where we just place the lower deck like right here, and then we'll just connect it up here with our pathway up. So something like that. We'll do this way. We can probably get rid of these and just have this kind of sort of structure kind of going on. And we're gonna have to do something very similar over in the other area too, once we get our lumber production back up and going over there. But this will take care of at least the water. Once the water gets up above this this height. And then all of our water production will be focused on these structures in the future. Okay, so I've been thinking about the Lido and the water plants, and I've had some pretty good suggestions about them. So something that I want to make perfectly clear is I'm not opposed to using the water dumps if they're used in the appropriate function. So I don't want to do a 1x1 and use a water dump on a 1x1. I don't think that is what they were intended for. And this playthrough, I kind of want to stick a little bit closer to, all right, that's what things were intended for. So we might be doing something with a water dump where we say place like a 13 or a 15, something. Let me pause the game so it doesn't build, where we do something like this, and we use a water dump to fill that area. I'm not opposed to that because that's what the water dump was for. And that might be how we go about doing our water plants kind of in the future. But for right now, I'm just mainly focused on trying to get the water level high enough to where we can start expanding. Let's get another farm over here since this one is producing our potatoes, and I do want to start moving everything up top. Let's do another farm. We'll try to keep it as close to this as possible. Let's do like right there. Let's get the farm right there, and let's do carrots up top. Yeah, let's do carrot since we're already doing potatoes here. This one can be carrots. That will allow us to move some of this. Now that this is done, let's see if I can configure this correctly with this one being carrots, this one right here being grilled taters, grilled toes, and then on the back, let's see if I can configure these correctly without screwing them up. So this one should be planks, not paper planks, and this one should be the gears, and I believe gears are a little bit closer to the top. So yeah, none gears. Then I can connect these guys up to the road system, and what we can do at that point in time is empty out some of these storages. Yeah, please. Let's what's this one? Gears? Yeah. Prioritize for emptying. And what is this one? Planks. Yep, prioritize, and they should start clearing out now. All right, let's get some roads kind of in here to kind of connect some things, and we should work on our decoration to kind of bring this together now. Yeah, water's real in this this map. This is like, if you're gonna look for a hard map to play, I absolutely recommend this. I had some comments that this map was gonna be a really easy map. It is non-stop ceasing to amaze me like how difficult it is. All right, let's get our beaver statue up there. Let's do our roofs in here. That will bring this together. We should do some shrubs kind of in the front down here, and that will kind of bring that together. Let's bring in our road, and that's all connected now, so we just have to finish that up. And then once those two water tanks are done, we can move two of these water tanks up top. Let's go ahead and mark two of them to prioritize emptying. That way we're ready for the future. And I think this is a good spot to go ahead and call this episode. Just kind of a heads up, over the next couple weeks during the Christmas season, things are going to be a little bit regular. Kind of been a change in both my home situation and my work situation, which is causing me to record later. So I have fallen asleep at the keyboard a couple times in the last couple weeks. As well as I'm going to look at two new games, End Zone being one of them and Patreon being one of them. So kind of keep an eye out on the channel, as those will probably be going up in the next week, where we give those a shot and see how everybody likes them. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you in the next episode.